Welcome back to Real Drunk here on Space Castle, where we create a drinking game for a classic movie, then perform that drinking game to your amusement and our absolute pain. And then we try and review that movie once we've been drinking heavily for 90 to 120 minutes. My name's DT.
I'm Seth. When you put it like that, it makes me concerned about the decisions we've made.
It's gonna get worse when we start the movie. That's all I can say, man. Yeah. Speaking of which, we're going to be watching the 1994 classic Tammy and the T-Rex, starring Denise Richards, who you might know from Starship Troopers as the titular Tammy, and Paul Walker, may he rest in peace, as Michael, who, spoiler alert, is also the titular T-Rex. But yeah, the movie came out in 1984, a year after Jurassic Park. Dinosaurs were all the fucking rage. I was in love with dinosaurs. I saw this movie way too fucking young because it had a dinosaur in it. It was written and directed by Stuart Raffle and was co-written by Gary Brochette. Raffle is also famous for having made Ice Pirates and Mac and Me, two really, really infamous and fucking terrible, but also somewhat well-beloved classic sci-fi piece of shit movies like this one. So the story goes that Raffle was approached, because Raffle was an established filmmaker, like a B-level filmmaker at this time. He was approached by a South African gentleman who was a theater owner who had in his possession an animatronic T-Rex, like something you would see at like the San Diego Zoo or some shit like that. And everything worked. Like the arms worked, legs worked, the head worked, the eyes blinked, everything was good to go. And he approaches Raffle and he says, "I've got this T-Rex, but I've got to ship it to Texas in like 2 weeks. Like, let's make a movie." And Raffle's like, "Okay, what's the story?" And the guy's like, "I don't have a story, but we got to shoot it in 2 weeks." So they wrote the fucking script in like 1 week. And everything in the movie takes place within 25 miles of Stuart Raffle's house.
It's obvious that this is a movie built around an already existing T-Rex animatronic. Where
The plot is literally some guy has a T-Rex, let's make a movie. It's fucking...
It might be the best movie that's ever been made.
It might be. It's low-key better than The Godfather. It's the Star Wars of its generation. Steven Spielberg cries himself to sleep every night wondering why he wasn't able to make that movie instead of making Jurassic Park.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
Real missed opportunity, Steven.
It's a fucking gem.
It is incredibly enjoyable. I will say that.
It is enjoyable for what it is, yeah. And it's about to get a whole lot more enjoyable because we're going to start drinking heavily to it. So as always, we have 10 rules for our drinking game. And this is no exception. We've got 10 rules. As always, the 10th is a wild card. It is my turn to inflict pain on Seth after that bullshit he pulled into the happening, which was nowhere near the level of pain that M. Night Shyamalan himself inflicted upon us.
Yeah, it was a reprieve.
It was, honestly, yeah, it kind of was. All right, should we get into the rules? Let's get into the fucking rules.
Yeah, let's tell them.
Here are all 10 rules for Tammy and the T-Rex. Number 1, anytime somebody says the word dinosaur. Obvious. Let's get that one out of the way.
Yep.
They say it a lot. We're going to drink a lot. It's going to be fucking awesome. Number 2, dinosaur hands. If you haven't seen this movie, first of all, pause this and go watch the movie real quick. It's available on Amazon at Showtime, and you can find it probably on Amazon for super cheap. If you wanted to buy it as opposed to streaming it. I do not want to give away what dinosaur hands means if you haven't seen this movie, because it is so fucking choice and delightful, and like your eyes water up with tears. You're laughing so fucking hard. It's excellent.
It's great.
It's awesome. Number 3, Tammy yells. Tammy, played by Denise Richards, screams a whole fucking lot in this movie. I think she thought she was in like some kind of a like horror feature, and she was trying to be like a scream queen, or she was told to do it, but she screeches a lot in this movie. Number 4, nobody notices the dinosaur. There are instances, many, many instances, where this giant 20-foot T-Rex is in plain view, and somehow people just don't fucking notice it. Number 5, anytime the dinosaur in this movie kills somebody, it happens frequently, and every single time it is glorious. Number 6, close-ups of the dinosaur's eye. This seems like a weird one until you start watching the movie, and for whatever reason, Stuart Raffle thought it would be a good idea to constantly show close-ups of the T-Rex's eye to like establish tension or something. I don't know. But they're just random fucking shots, and it's the same shot. You can tell because like there's like plastic and like hairs in the eyes and shit over and over again of just this one shot of the dinosaur's eye.
Yeah, they just pepper it in over and over again.
I think they used it as like a patch over when they were trying to edit this piece of shit. It's like, oh, we fucked up this shot. Let's just throw in the fucking dinosaur's eye, and so we can. It's also a trick I employ here on Real Drunk.
Just throw a dinosaur's eye all over the
I'm
place.
just gonna start throwing the dinosaur's eye every time the edit doesn't come together. Yeah. Number 7, the evil doctor, who I won't say what he does, but you'll know it when you see him. He and his assistant Helga get nasty. I don't mean like they fuck on screen or anything. There's a lot of innuendos and a lot of odd sexual tension between the two of them.
How should I put this? They have their bedroom door is open. That's how Helga and the doctor are.
Yep. Yeah, it's out there for the world to see for sure. Number 8, terrible dinosaur green screen. There are many instances where you can tell they just took the dinosaur and literally just like dragged it around and like green screened it and pretend like the dinosaur's walking around. It's hysterical. Number 9, anytime the sheriff in this movie yells out some sort of blasphemy or blasphemous phrase. Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ. It's fucking great. And like I said before, number 10 is the wild card. I've got it this time. I'm going to inflict it upon myself and Seth when the time comes. And when that time comes, we have to finish our drinks no matter how full they are. No matter how much we want to throw up or cry, we got to finish that shit. Them's the rules. That's the breaks.
It brutal. Sometimes it's perfect. You're like right at the end anyways, and it's like it's a miracle. Sometimes it's like you're mid pour and you're like, fuck me.
I don't know if you're gonna call this one a miracle. Probably not a miracle.
I am drinking this Redwood Empire whiskey, which is actually freaking awesome. They name all of their whiskeys after extinct giant redwood trees, and then they plant a tree for every bottle. And I want to know. Oh, I see it. You're drinking. You're back to whiskey.
I'm drinking whiskey.
All right.
Yeah, this is a bottle, actually a new bottle that I got from a cousin of mine. It's from That Whiskey Company, and they are based in Fletcher, North Carolina. It's a single malt whiskey finished with sherry chips. I've had just a little bit of it just to sample it to see how it would go down when we were doing this, and it's lovely. And I'm really excited to get probably about there tonight.
I'm so glad that I've like fully converted you to a whiskey for Real Drunk. It's the best, man. It's way better than beer.
Yeah, you still wake up feeling kind of shitty, but you don't feel all bloated and gross and disgusting, and you don't really want to throw up. You just want to go to bed. All right, here we go. Taming the T-Rex. And that's my wild card, by the way. They spelled the fucking name of the movie wrong.
They spelled the goddamn title wrong. You bastard. You bastard.
Finish your drink that you just haven't started yet. Here we go.
I should have fucking known. You son of a bitch. Ooh. The people who made this movie are the sons of bitches. How could you not spell the title correctly? It's the title. God damn.
I do not know, man.
They just said dinosaur, by the way, in the song.
It did. Yeah, this theme song says dinosaur like 3 times. This is wildly inappropriate for high school, even in the 90s.
It's true. Can I low-key say Byron is like one of the best characters in this movie?
Dude, he fucking drops knowledge throughout the whole movie too. It's great. He's like the sage character.
For real.
Stay out of this. I'm walking with this lady. What do you think you're doing, man? I'm
walking
Forget it,
cuz.
Touch me, man. Hey, man, come on. You know something? I'm not gonna kill you this time.
Stop it!
Does that count as Tammy screaming?
Oh, yeah, it does. I can see why Michael's football team lost.
Yeah, no shit. It's like football versus the WWE over here.
I hope he's the kicker.
What are you gonna do now, dickless? Choice. Yeah!
Good move. Dad! You're gonna die! Let go of me! Let go of me! Tammy!
Tammy's screaming.
Man, I don't understand why she went out with him in the first place.
She made a mistake. Believe me, we all do.
Ah, there's the exposition.
Did he date Billy too?
Don't
I
get
mean,
true love never fails, honey.
I thought about adding Byron drops wisdom as one of our drinking rules.
I love the Doctor and Helga's dynamic.
Yeah.
Lights!
Just pure chaotic energy, and I'm here for it. It really makes this movie better.
Let me see. Get move.
The lady who plays Helga was a bit actress. She's still working today. She's done a whole bunch of shit. She was in like Napoleon Dynamite along with another actor who pops up in this movie later.
The eyes!
Dinosaur Eye.
How about those babies?
Dino Hands.
He likes you, Gunther.
Fucking Dino Hands, dude. The fucking gloves kill me, man.
Yeah, it's a joy.
It's amazing.
What's that camera for?
You know? I don't know. Paul Walker? Why is it on a tripod right next to your bed?
Yeah,
I just want you here with me right now.
this might be like the best,
Oh,
the
wait,
most
wait.
accurate scene in the whole movie. Where it's like, this is exactly how this conversation would go.
All right, bye.
Wait.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
didn't
okay,
tell
bye.
Paul Walker they were actually filming the scene. They just had Denise Richards call him up and like invite him over.
Yeah, yeah. He's like, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. I'm coming. I'm coming over. It's fine. Whatever. So good.
Grab the camera. Fuck.
I
Wait,
can't
hold on.
believe-
Oh, grab that fucking camera.
Nah, man. More importantly,
Yeah, that
the
is more.
one condom. Where do you get a singular condom?
Dude, he's like 16.
You open this door! Open it,
Leave me alone!
Tammy's screaming.
Are you out of your mind? You can go back to jail for this.
When they show where they're driving into, for the first time I watched this, I audibly, out loud, went, "Fuck off." They pan up, and I was like, "Fuck off! No way, dude."
Whoa, 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 whoa! Wait there. Stop the car.
I see something I like.
How far you going, boss? I'm going all the way.
Did you see the legs of that lion? All the way.
You know, I've been thinking things over. It's not always good to do what comes naturally. So you know what I'm gonna do?
I'm gonna go fuck that lion.
Let you go.
Let me see.
This is so clear. He fucking just climbs right on him, dude. That makes me so happy.
Tammy's screaming.
Yeah.
Drink.
Live! Live!
I'm sorry, I'm really sorry.
Tammy screams again.
Tammy screams
And we
again.
drink again.
It's an infallible twist of fate.
You are an angel, Helga.
Oh.
Delivering this fine
Helga and the
soul
doctor
to
getting
gentle,
gross.
loving care.
It looks like he's coming out of his coma.
Put him back. Put him.
It's amateur in a way that it's like, clearly these guys can make a better movie. They just had like literally a month to make this.
Right. If the blood wasn't so cheesy, though, it actually would have been a pretty okay effect.
Yep. This-
Most realistic dummy ever.
Oh, hello there. Hello there.
Did somebody's cell phone or something just go off on set?
yeah, I did.
Oh no, wait. This one's my favorite right here. Watch this one.
This one is very funny. I had to literally pause this movie the first time. I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
Yeah.
I think this counts as the doctor being sexual for no fucking
Yep.
reason.
Okay, you hold this.
Dinosaur eye.
Dinosaur eye.
That's good. That's very good.
Makes me so happy that they did not even bother trying to make something interesting with this. They're just like, bubbly water and some wires, dude. It's fine.
Now this
It makes me so happy.
left forelimb.
It's working fine.
Dinosaur hand?
Dino hands.
Yeah.
See?
This movie
Okay.
is triple A level surrealist absurdism. And I am so into it, dude.
That's good. That's good. All right.
There was so much shit like this in the 90s, though. It was just a golden age of really terrible, like, B movies. Like this and,
Yeah.
like, Carnosaur were just fucking awful, but amazing. Dinosaur
Close
eye.
up eye.
Now you can see again. The note of the pizza.
Then order a pizza.
That's nasty right there.
Hello?
Vote for Pedro.
Yeah, dude, vote for Pedro. Yeah. Close up eye.
Yep. Fuck me.
Close up eye.
Again.
Pizza man. Hello.
Dinosaur hand.
Dinosaur hand.
No, dinosaur eye.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Get a double cheese pepperoni.
Mr. Dinosaur, did you order a pizza?
Dinosaur eye.
Dinosaur eye.
This is this movie's rollerblades for sure. I apologize for nothing.
Like, the only saving grace is the fact that this movie is only like 14 minutes long. They did a pretty good job making a face mold of. Yep, close up. Like, they did not half bad. On this
Honestly,
one.
yeah. I mean, considering he was like a no-name actor at the time, and the thing was shot over the course of a week, the fact that they got a dummy that looked even remotely like Paul Walker.
Artistic,
Pretty good.
eh?
Especially considering the rest of the dummy heads.
Yeah.
Moving and moving.
Dinosaur eye.
There's no way you're gonna be better than my computer man. Hello? Anybody home?
Dinosaur eye. Fuck.
I
Fuck.
don't think so.
Dinosaur killed somebody. There we go. And dinosaur eye. Fuck.
Run into the boxes is so good, dude.
Dinosaur
I love when he
hand.
picks it out of his teeth.
Amazing. And more dinosaur hand. Oh, you're pouring.
I'm pouring. I'll get it. I'll get it in a second.
And close up with the dinosaur eye.
And this fucking scene, dude. The mirror made me laugh out loud the first time. He's just like, shink mirror. What the fuck?
I'm warning you. I'm a black belt.
I'm a black belt.
Green
Look
screen.
at it, look at it.
There's a dinosaur here.
Harry, there's a dinosaur here. She said dinosaur. Drink for the
Dino
dinosaur.
murder.
And a murder.
Harry, you just squashed a man.
Green screen.
Green screen.
$20 number 5 in the second.
This
Best
right here.
scene.
Yeah.
First of all,
Let me
dinosaur
just-
hands, but best scene of the whole fucking movie. Amazing. I almost made this my wild card.
This is what I thought was gonna be a wild card. Cause it's so good. When he checks for change, bro, stroke of genius, man.
Where, if he got the change, where would he keep it? So while all this nonsense is going on, a little bit of trivia for Tammy Lee T-Rex, and I'm delighted because I didn't know this going into this that this is the copy we're watching. But when this movie was created, they created a gorier version of it, and for whatever reason, they actually thought this thing had a chance of making some money, so they dialed it back and cut back a lot of the gore in the theatrical cut. And that cut of the movie with the additional gore was actually lost for about 20 years. It was re-earthed, and a company called Vinegar Syndrome has been going back and restoring and re-releasing old like B movies like this. They found the gorier cut, and I think the first time it ever premiered was on Joe Bob Briggs, his last drive-in on
Excellent.
Shudder. So this is actually the gorier version, which is fucking fantastic. It's
Hell
awesome.
yeah.
Come on, Billy. Let's dance.
But I'm gonna be thinking about the lion the whole time.
Maybe it's a dinosaur. Maybe.
Dinosaur. Somebody said
Fuck.
dinosaur.
Don't worry, girls. Caveman Ken's here to take care of you.
Invisible dinosaur. He's right there.
Nobody sees the fucking dinosaur.
How can nobody see this dinosaur? He's literally like 8 feet from the party floor. That's what people call that, right? The party floor?
The party
Close
floor.
up eye.
Dinosaur eye.
Hey, wait a minute. Where are you going?
With you, man.
No, not now, stupid.
But we do everything together. I mean, everyone together.
It makes me so happy that he's just like tagging along, hoping for that threesome.
Who the fuck put this piece of shit here?
Someone noticed the dinosaur though.
But it was there the whole fucking time, and he's the first person to notice it. Like,
What?
dinosaur kills somebody.
Yep. My guts.
You can see his undershirt underneath the guts when he drops
Yeah,
them.
totally.
Awesome.
It's great. Chomp.
We don't see her die, though.
No, we don't. And she doesn't because the cops refer to her as a one-legged girl later.
Get out here! Get some guns! Get the police! We need a gun out of here! Come on! Somebody get a gun!
Dino murder.
Yeah, dude.
Goodbye,
this is straight
Billy,
up out of
fuck.
Jurassic Park right there. Top quality head. This is so good, dude.
Just trips everybody.
He just puts his foot there. I mean, it's so good.
Why are they coughing up blood from falling down a couple stairs?
He stepped on them.
Did he?
That was the blood. Is when he stepped, they like injected blood out.
Dinosaur
Close-up
eye. Dinosaur hands.
and hands. Get under the car. Smart. Look
Green
at that
screen.
green screen, baby.
Dinosaur murder.
Pretty telegraphed version, but I enjoyed it nonetheless.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Over here, Sheriff. Oh my god, is that Weasel? Yep. Oh, sweet Jesus, it's a mess.
Sweet Jesus.
Jesus.
It ain't no watermelon.
It ain't no watermelon.
His nose. You know, you really ought to come hunting with us sometime, Sheriff. Old Neville here, he's downright squeamish till I taught him how to cut the guts out of a deer.
Bro, you know that this is a teenager that you know. Like,
Yeah, it's a small town.
Hold please. We'll blow that sucker away.
hollow points. Let me load my gun real fast. Stupid,
Fucking
dude.
typical California cops. Holy shit.
It was.
They're in shock, Sheriff. You're gonna have
What was
to
it?
blast
It was.
out.
What was it?
Would you go get the ambulance driver and take him with you?
Wait for it.
You want me to slap the girl for you, Sheriff?
Good
Need me
lord.
to slap the girl for you, Sheriff?
Some clues, okay?
No.
It was a dinosaur.
There it is. Dinosaur.
A dinosaur.
I'm only drinking
Fuck.
once
Number 2.
because I have to pour a new one.
It was a dinosaur.
Oh god, 3 in a row. Fuck me.
I was at the party when it happened.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Byron.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Byron.
Jesus Christ, Byron.
Yeah.
Now, you want me to believe that a dinosaur did all of this?
Yes.
Dinosaur.
Dinosaur.
Fuck.
Not so good, Norval. Listen, Pop. I know it sounds stupid and ridiculous, but it was a real dinosaur.
Oh, you mean somebody dressed up in a costume, something like that?
No, that is not what I mean. I mean, it was big as an elephant. He was 10 feet tall.
Wouldn't it be funny if this movie was somebody dressed up in one of those inflated T-Rex costumes killing everybody?
Bro?
Don't know.
Do you want to fly to Colorado this
Yes.
weekend and make that movie? Okay.
Absolutely. Are you kidding me?
If I tell you, you're not gonna believe me.
Come on, try me, Byron.
I will even hook up the libido section when it's our turn.
There it is.
No. Oh, god damn.
Mm-hmm. She screams.
Dinosaur hands.
Dinosaur hands. It's so good, dude.
Dinosaur hands.
Dinosaur hands. I think I'm only gonna drink once for this scene because the whole scene is dinosaur hands.
Michael gave it to me. You knew Michael?
You knew Michael?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm drinking again for that dinosaur hand. Come on. How the fuck is he reaching all the way up into his own
Okay,
fucking
I'll
thing?
drink.
No.
I'll
One
drink
more time.
3 times for this
Here.
scene
Okay.
because the whole scene is all this.
Oh, I get it. Sounds like fingers.
Okay, I'm drinking one more time for dinosaur hands. That's just too fucking funny.
All right. Look at this shot. This shot is such a
lighting.
masterpiece, dude.
The lighting is just, they didn't even fucking try.
It makes me so happy.
12 feet, Sheriff.
Look, sir, it would only confuse you.
Sheriff, I need to know.
It was a dinosaur.
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 I told you it was confusing.
A dinosaur? I don't understand. What's
Dinosaur.
going on?
She's already been with him.
How do you know that?
I can tell by the way she's walking.
Getting nasty.
You're gonna have to get a truck to carry him, okay?
So,
I hate that.
he just inferred
Yes, he did.
that Tammy fucked the dinosaur.
Something happened here. This is not a
Yep.
figment of my imagination. And I want to find...
Michael's brain is inside of the dinosaur.
Dinosaur.
I knew he recognized me.
There's a turning point in Tammy's character in this movie after she fucks the dinosaur where she's dressed like fucking Kelly Bundy from Married with Children at a funeral and talking about stealing a body and shit. Like,
Dude,
something got
Yep,
fucked up
it
when she
broke.
fucked that robotic dinosaur the night before.
And like it turns out she has like a dino/brain fetish that was
Apparently.
unlocked in her when this situation happened.
Ashes to ashes. Dust
Dude,
to dust. The Lord
how can
lift up
nobody
his
see or hear
presence
this
upon him
dinosaur?
and give him peace.
I'm gonna drink for it.
I'll drink again because it's absurd.
What's up with the worms?
How come he can't see the dinosaur?
Screaming, yeah.
Ah!
Buddy, I promise, okay? I promise.
Yeah, see, she had a fetish unlocked in her, man.
Yeah.
For real. And like, I'm not gonna yuck anybody's yum, but like, she needs to relax a minute, okay?
I'll see you later.
Dinosaur hand.
dude.
No kissing, you mad scientist.
Why not?
But it's interesting that this entire movie just turns into Tammy being incredibly fucking horny and needing a body to put Paul Walker's brain in so she can fuck him.
Dude, this movie takes a distinct horny turn.
Michael, I love you.
I love
Dinosaur
you.
hand. he's all like,
He's short, but he's big. You know what I mean? No. He's thinking. No. Yes.
also, why isn't the morgue locked?
Why isn't there an address on the sign? Why is it just called morgue? Why is there only 2 police officers that are so stupid?
Why is there orange dust all over her butt?
That's my dinosaur.
Dinosaur.
Really is a real dinosaur. It ain't possible.
Dinosaur.
We'll be right back. You wait here. Wait.
Look, your hands are not tied to your waist. You can use. Look, she just used it. Why?
Doctor and Helga get nasty.
You stole the goddamn dinosaur. He's
Dinosaur.
my friend and I
Dinosaur.
Hold on! A couple of folks back at the hospital, they say he stole it.
Stole what?
The dinosaur.
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 Jesus Christ.
Oh,
Jesus
Jesus
Christ.
Christ.
We're at Highway Highway 23, Sheriff, headed west in hot pursuit.
I absolutely adore this movie, man. On first watch, I liked it. On second watch, it's absolutely spectacular.
It's the whiskey.
Get out of the way, Byron.
Leave him alone, Dad. That's my friend's brain in that dinosaur.
Dinosaur.
Goddamn car.
Goddamn car.
Put some cuffs on him and take him in.
Dude, yes. Yes. My favorite shot in the movie. Yes!
There it is. Green screen dinosaur.
I knew I never should have left Detroit City. Yeah, I see it. Damn that broken right. What do you
You
want?
should have seen her last night.
Gross?
Hello? Tammy? You guys in there?
Is that you?
Dinosaur hand.
Yeah. Are you decent?
Just a minute. I think they're still.
You know what's weird is the dinosaur kind of starts to look like Paul Walker a little bit.
What?
So what do you want to do? Oh, you can't do that, Dad!
Tammy screams.
Screaming.
You let her go, Neville! Bastard!
Dude, she almost made it all the way back to the barn.
She doesn't even know what she's talking about. I mean, she's totally out of her mind. I mean, it's a mechanical dinosaur.
She's telling the truth. Won't anybody believe us?
If that's your dinosaur, can you control it?
Yes, absolutely.
No! He's lying. Can't you tell?
You see, the dinosaur has a new memory system. A new computer created by growing living crystals into memory cells. It's very new indeed.
Dinosaur murder. Yeah!
You can see it. It's in the doorway.
What the fuck is this shot?
Dude, I don't know, man.
I should have seen him last night. Heyo.
Hey-oh. Good shooting, Norval.
Tammy screaming.
Dude. Close up eye.
Tammy screaming again. Fuck.
Close up eye again.
I don't know. Why is she crying? They fucking shot him.
Cheers.
Cheers to you, honey.
That's what we've been doing all night. Cheers.
It does feel like that.
Ooh, you're so naughty. You drive me crazy.
I honestly was not expecting a Guns N' Roses music video to be the end of this movie.
Thank you, Mom and Dad, for having a cable box in 1994. And thank you, me, at 9 years old, for getting up early at 6 o'clock in the morning to watch this movie.
I need you. I'm gonna screw your brains out of you.
I honestly cannot believe that this made it into a movie. Like, this is so incongruous to the rest of the film. Tanny and the T-Rex is such a weird movie that it's literally impossible not to love.
Yeah. Are we ready for the review? I think I'm ready for the review.
I'm hopping into the review right now. One, this is a terrible fucking movie. Two, everybody needs to see it.
Yeah. It is an American classic. It's fucking amazing.
Like, okay, with The Happening, our last episode, I could not believe that movie got made because it's fucking terrible. This movie, I can't believe got made because it's fucking terrible, but in completely opposite ways. I love this movie.
I love this movie too, and I'm so glad you love this movie because, like I said, we talked about this movie in an early episode of Space Castle, and I hyped it up because it's dumb as fuck. And you can tell it was written in a week. You can tell it was shot in 2 weeks. You can tell that the director didn't want to go 25 miles away from his house. You can tell that they pulled like the hottest, youngest, like somewhat capable at the time actors they could to make this fucking thing and just slap it together as close as like fast as possible. And it doesn't fucking work. Like let's get this out of the way right now. We're not talking about this movie like this is a good movie. We're talking about this movie as
yeah, this is not cinema.
This is stupid fucking gonzo nonsense. Like, let's just spend zero money and see if we can make some money movie making that I just absolutely fucking love. And the early 90s is just chock full of this shit. And like, this is the reason why like channels like Red Letter Media and stuff like that on YouTube exist, because all these schlocky, terrible fucking movies are just so goddamn fucking charming in their own right. Because even if you see this as being a terrible fucking movie, which it fucking is, what they were able to do in the incredibly short time frame that they had to make this movie is really fucking impressive, honestly. Stuart Raffle knows exactly what the fuck he's making every time he gets behind the camera. And this is no exception.
Dude, Mac and Me is a real drunk episode for sure. That movie is...
We are going to do Mac and Me because I fucking adore Mac and Me.
That movie is unreal.
Yeah.
This is peak B-movie era where you've got really bad B-movies. But this is a B-movie that tries its fucking best with what it has. Terry Kaiser and Ellen Dubin as Helga and Dr. Wackenstein make this movie for me.
They know exactly what they're making and what they're doing and what's expected of them, and they nail it to a fucking
They're
T.
having an absolute blast, and because of them, I have an absolute blast. Like, they are absolutely the highlight of this movie for me. And I cannot, like, okay.
Drink more whiskey and the words will come. Just like Tammy and That Night in the Barn.
Hello. The levels of surreal absurdism that this movie reaches, I did not think was possible.
Yeah. They were not trying to make a good movie because they didn't have the time or the budget to make a good movie. So they leaned fully into what they knew they could make and what this movie was going to be. And that's why I love it, because in the disingenuousness of this movie, there lies a genuineness and an honesty in it. And it just fucking works for me. It's hard to describe.
Absolute child Paul Walker also makes my heart happy.
So here's the thing. It's like Paul Walker and Denise Richards, they're not good in this movie, but you can see that spark from both of them where you can tell at some point they were going to be movie stars. Neither of them were like huge, massive, like A-list fucking movie stars. Like Paul Walker's most like prolific role was probably like Fast and Furious. And he's not amazing in those movies either, but he's charming as fuck. And he's very charming here too. And Denise Richards actually manages to transcend just being like the hot girl with the blue eyes into somebody you can see being a movie star. I mean, she ended up being in like fucking Starship Troopers. She was a Bond girl at some point. Like, you can see like that happening with this movie with these two young stars.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Denise Richards going from an absolute low-level B movie like this, like absolute like bottom of the barrel B movie, despite the fact that I love it, but going from that to going to a Paul Verhoeven movie in Starship Troopers, if you're like a B movie actress in like a B movie horror movie, like Tammy and the T-Rex, to go from that to go up into like a Paul Verhoeven movie, which is like top tier fucking B movie. Like, you cannot go any more top tier B movie than Paul Verhoeven. Like fucking Starship Troopers, RoboCop, like all that shit. Like that's a fucking amazing like career trajectory, honestly. Like Paul Verhoeven seeing what he saw in Denise Richards and seeing her body of work and being like, let's put that girl in my movie about a bunch of fucking space marines fighting giant bugs. That's fucking brilliance. So on a scale of 13 out of 10, what would you place Tammy and the T-Rex?
13 out of 10. I would put this at a 12.
12 out of 10. Not bad.
Yeah, this is not a good movie.
No, of course not.
But I will force everybody I know to watch it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
If you're just in the mood for like some bullshit fun times, this is that. This is great.
This is a movie to like invite your friends over and order a pizza and get some cheap beer and just have a great fucking time just riffing on it and just having a good time like we've been doing tonight. A year after Jurassic Park came out, and they made a movie about a girl who fucks a dinosaur with a boyfriend's brain inside. I can't believe
how like often and okay they are about making jokes about her literally fucking a robot dinosaur.
Maybe we should make it like an annual like ritual for Real Drunk, where once a year, and the very end, the last week of April, we watch Tammy and the T-Rex and we revisit it just because.
Look, yeah, I mean, let's do it.
Fuck it.
2 closing thoughts. First, if you search Tanny and the T-Rex with N's on IMDb, Tammy and the T-Rex comes up.
Oh, it
Second,
has to. Yeah.
Second, this is a terrible movie that everybody should see, just like Hackers. This movie is pure fun. It's a ray of sunshine, this fucking movie.
I am somebody who has gotten this bum rap for hating a lot of fucking shit, and it's going to be really weird for people to watch this video and say, like, DT loved Tammy and the T-Rex, and he doesn't fucking love, like, Moon Knight, and like, he doesn't love Endgame. Like, what the fuck's wrong with this guy? I don't know what's wrong with me. But I love this fucking movie.
I just learned something that is life-changing information.
Okay.
The guy who played Dr. Walkenstein is also the guy who plays Bernie in Weekend at Bernie's.
What?